Now let's see how to write the pseudocode for the same program that we looked earlier. So I said my class name is FRM scope, so I can simply say class FRM form. Sorry, FRM scope. Then you know that our global variables are integer x, y, and z. So we can simply say public shared integer x as integer, public shared integer y as integer, public shared integer c as integer. So that means we're just mentioning these are our global variables. In the VB coding, you saw my first equation's procedure name is btn for answer 1. So in here, in the pseudocode, I can simply say procedure btn for answer 1 is a click. So this is going to be a click event. So that means you're going to write a coding inside a button. And simply says integer x equals 25, integer y equals 50. And then I can simply say integer c equals integer x plus integer y. In here, I can simply say calculate integer c equals integer x plus integer y. And then I want to display my c, integer c. If I go back to the program, if I go back to my program, this is the actual coding for that procedure, for that pseudocode. It's btm for answer. This is a click event. We have integer x 25, integer y 50, integer c equals integer x plus integer y. So that means this is basically performing a calculation. And then you're displaying your integer c's value in LBL answer 1. So in the pseudocode, you can simply say calculate integer c equals integer x plus integer y, and it says display your integer c value. And you have to end procedure btm for answer 1. That means you are ending this particular procedure for your equation 1. In your VB programming, you had another procedure for equation 2. So your procedure name was btn for answer 2. So in your pseudocode, you can simply say procedure btn for answer 2 as a click event as well. Now you can simply say a dim, or in the pseudocode you have to say define instead of dim. You have to say define integer z as integer. So instead of dim, you have to say define. So it is a kind of a plain language that anybody can understand it. So you can simply say integer x is 25, integer y is 50, integer z is 20. And here, instead of integer c equals integer x plus y plus it's going to be plus integer z. Simply you can say calculate integer c equals integer x plus integer y plus integer z, and you want to display your c. So if you go back to the coding again, so this is how your coding is going to look like in VB. So you have btn for answer 2 click. So you have dim integer z as integer. You have integer x as 25, y 50, z 20, and you have integer c equals integer x plus y plus z, and you're trying to display your integer c value in this label. So this is how your pseudocode is going to look like for your VB program. You have global variable here, and you have a local variable here, and you have two procedures. So this is for equation 1 and this is for equation 2. In your equation 2, you had a extra variable for integer z, so it's going to be your local variable, so you define it in here. Thank you.